Hey everyone, welcome to another month of the Hungry Runner Challenge. As always, I am very excited to have all of you here. I am especially excited about this challenge that I have going on for November because people who commit to their fitness goals at the end of the year are few and far between, believe it or not. Oftentimes around this time of the year, people just check out and they decide that they're just going to wait until January to pick up with their fitness resolutions. I'm really proud of all of you for not committing to that, not giving up, not throwing in the towel, and quitting for the remainder of the year. My goal with this November challenge is to make it short and sweet, easy and simple for you. I know we are going to start getting hectic with holidays and all of that comes with it. So I wanted to give you something that's going to be pretty basic. So here's how the layout is going to go. Every day you're going to get 5 moves. I have some upper body, some lower body, some cardio, and some abs. Little cornucopia of everything for this November season here. So what you're going to do each day with your 5 moves, I want you to do 10 reps of each. That's it. 50 moves in total for the day. That's all you are required to do. As always, if you want to do more, feel free. But all I'm requiring you to do is 10 reps of each of the 5 moves. In addition, in the spirit of Planksgiving, as you saw in the name of this challenge, every day is going to finish with a plank. They are going to progress, so when we start off, you're probably going to be like, oh my gosh, that was so easy. That was hardly any time at all. But trust me, by the end of it, you're going to be wishing you had these beginning of the month times. So with the plank, you are free to do it however you want. High plank, low plank, side plank, mix it up plank, whatever you want to do, you call the shots on the plank, but that is going to be at the end of every day's challenge. So let me go ahead and run you through the moves. I kept them fairly basic, but effective, so that you guys are going to get a good burn in your 10 reps of each of them. I'm going to start with the upper body. They are pretty self-explanatory. You've probably seen most of them before. The first one is a basic hammer curl. So it is holding the weights at your side and you're just going to curl up to your shoulders. Notice how I'm holding the weights on this one. It's not your traditional bicep curl. The weights are up and down, hammer curl. Next you have the overhead press, which you guys are all probably familiar with, the overhead press. You're going to have an upright row, so that's in standing position. Lead with your elbows. Your elbows do the leading on an upright row. With a bent over row, you just hinge at the waist and you're going to row up to the side. Maybe from the side would be better. This is the bent over row. Squeeze your shoulder blades when you do this one, okay? And finally is a tricep kickback. Again, easier to show from the side. This one you're just hinging at the elbow. You're not swinging the weights back and forth like this. Just hinge at the elbow and bring it back. Okay, that's all you're going to need the weights for. Those are your 5 upper body moves you're going to see. Next, let me move on to the lower body, which starts with your basic squat. You guys know how to do that. You're squatting, sitting back in that chair, and squat. You know that one. Alternating lunge, so you can do alternating front lunge or alternating back lunge. You call the shots here. Here's your alternating front lunge. And if we take it back. Now on this, each one, left plus right equals 1. So as you're counting them, as you're counting your 10 reps, 1, 2. 10 reps isn't very much, so I figure you guys can do 10 on each leg. It's not going to kill you, right? Let's see. Next, we're going to be coming onto the ground for a little bit. Frog jump. This one's a little bit more complicated, but I think you guys can handle it. It's literally kind of position yourself like a frog. Up, and you're touching the ground each time in between your legs with this one. Okay? It's your frog jump. Keeping with the animal theme, we're going to go ahead and do a donkey kick. So on all fours, you're going to be just lifting your leg up, like you're going to try to kick your head at the back of your head. And the counting goes the same with that one. Left leg plus right leg equals 1, okay? And finally, for your lower body, we're going to give you a little fire hydrant. It is similar to the donkey kick, except you're lifting your leg out to the side like a dog. Speaking of dogs, Cooper should be making an appearance anytime now because he's had his dinner and he's ready to play. But here's your fire hydrant. Really open up on this one, okay? And you're going to do left plus right equals 1. So make sure you get even on the other leg. Next, while I'm down here, I'm going to go ahead and show you the abs. We're going to start with a penguin. On penguin, you are just trying to reach for your toes, your heels. Keep your shoulders off the ground as you do the reach. And again, left plus right equals 1. 1, 2, 3. This is really going to work your obliques, so you're going to feel that a lot on your side, okay? Next, we are going to do a flutter kick. So sometimes it helps if you make a little triangle and stick it under your tailbone for support on this one. But the flutter kick, shoulders off the ground, and just a small kick with your feet. Not huge, big. You're going to see that one later in the scissors. This is a small flutter. Okay? That's your flutter kick. You're also going to have a crunch punch. So it's just kind of like it sounds. Crunch up, and I want you to punch. Punch your arms to your opposite knee. Right above your opposite knee, okay? Really crunching to the side on that punch. That is your crunch punch. I get it. Next, you're going to have a scissor reach. So with this one, again, you're going to do the scissors, but I want you to reach opposite arm for opposite leg as you scissors. Again, left and right equals 1. Okay? Final move on the abs is going to be an arm leg raise. You might recognize this similar to a yoga position here. On all fours, and you're going to raise your opposite arm and your opposite leg and extend them out, okay? Now, you have the option to bring them back in and touch the ground if you need more support, but if you can, challenge yourself and try this. Extend them out, crunch your elbow to your knee. Extend, crunch. Extend, and crunch. That's just going to take this move up a notch and give you a little bit more work, especially on core stability and balance. Once again, do 10 on each side. Anything that only works one arm or one leg at a time, I want you to get even on that, okay? Last moves are your favorite, and my favorite too, the cardio moves. Obviously, starting with everyone's favorite move they love to hate, the burpee. Up. You guys know that one, I don't need to show you that. You also have chest opener jack. So it's just like a jumping jack, except you're going to really open your chest on this one, okay? You have a mountain climber. So you know this one, high plank position and kicking your knees in. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Each leg in gives you 1 rep on the mountain climber, okay? You're going to have a switch kick. Just going to hold your arms in locked position, and you're just going to kick out in front of you. Again, left. You're going crazy, man. Lots of energy here today. Left plus right on a switch kick equals 1. And your last move is your moving jab. So with this one, it's just like the name implies. It's a jab where you move to the right and to the left. You're going to go 2, 2. Right, left. And I'm counting these. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So each side on that is going to give you 1. We have a serious case of wanting to have playtime here, so I am going to go so we can have some playtime before it's time for dinner here. So, as always, you guys, you know the deal. If you need modifications or have questions about anything, please feel free to comment. I really hope that you guys will commit to sticking through the entire 30 days of this challenge. Please do November strong. You owe it to yourself to take just less than 10 minutes a day to get a little bit of physical fitness, get your heart rate going. I swear it'll put you in a good mood with all this holiday stress that is bound to start coming. So hope to see as many of you as possible start this challenge, but also finish it on day 30. I'll talk to you guys soon.